Welcome, welcome. I'm thrilled that you could join me for this week's Angel Messages. My name's Elizabeth Harper from sealwithlove.com and intuitivesoulcircle.com. If you haven't already got my Healing with the Angels mini course, make sure that you get it. There's a link in the description. 3 things your angels want you to know, plus a wonderful meditation to help you to connect with your healing angels. If you don't see the link in the description, just go to sealwithlove.com and you'll find it there. Okay, so let's get started. We have a full moon in Capricorn. It's the second full moon in Capricorn. And it just felt like we needed to work with the goddesses. So I picked up my goddess cards, one of the decks, and just picked some cards because I felt that I needed to randomly pick them, but do it before we started our session. They all are connected, which is really interesting. And you'll see the connection in a moment. What I want you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. Okay. What we're going to do first is I'm going to share the energy that wants to be with us, all of us at this time. So a card that is for all of us. This is the first card that came up. Viola. Viola is a nymph, a fairy, an energy, and this is shape-shifting. So Viola is connected with the animals. You can see the animals there, a horse and what looks like a wolf, and connects to the earth and all the elements. So this was interesting to me because when I looked at this, she looks like she's got fairy wings, doesn't she? Because she's connected to the fairies and the angels and the, all the beings that link in with the earth plane and with the heavenly energies as well. So when I look at this image, I'm seeing this sense of change and transformation. It's called shape-shifting. So this is about all of us changing who we are. When we think about shape-shifting, it's going from one way of being to another way of being. This morning, I was reminded of Merlin. And when I tuned into Merlin, Merlin is a shapeshifter. Merlin connects to the earth. Merlin becomes the earth. So we have Gaia as the goddess, but there is this strong sense of Merlin there as well, and that we have this magic. We have this ability to change things. And we can change things on our planet, we can change things in our lives, we can change things in the consciousness, the group consciousness, all kinds of ways we can change things. So when I look at Viola as the shape-shifting, it reminds me of the vibration of Merlin, the energy of magic and manifestation, and this sense that we have this incredible power over so much that is around us. And it's not power as in control, it's power as in we can manifest all kinds of different wonderful things, like peace, like respect, honesty, support, love, abundance. There is so much that we can manifest. And it's not about the individual, it's about the whole. And that's what I feel that Viola is coming in with this sense of we are connected to everything and everyone around us. And the shape-shifting is about putting ourselves into others' shoes, putting ourselves into others' situations, into others' experiences, and realizing that there is no difference between us. We're all learning, and we need to really be responsible for the power that we have and focus on creating good, focus on creating peace, focus on creating a world filled with love and healing. Can we do that? I feel that that's what Viola is about. And one of the things is that we hurt so much of this planet. We hurt the animals, we hurt the planet herself, we hurt each other. There is so much hurt and pain, and we don't need to do that. We can come from this place of light, of love, of healing. So that's the first card. All right, so that is for all of us. That energy is for all of us. How does that sit with you? What message comes up for you when you connect with that? Ask your angels to connect with that message for you as well. And what color comes up for you when you connect with that message? For me, it's pink. As soon as I said that, it was pink that came up. And then I asked, what does that mean for me? So ask, what does that color mean for you? All right, message number 1. If you chose card number 1, your goddess is Amaterasu. So this says beauty on here, but Amaterasu is about light, bringing light into the world. And again, there is this message of change and transformation that comes with it. When you think about beauty, it's looking at the beauty in the world, the beauty in others, the beauty in ourselves. What do you love about yourself? You know, often we can see the negative about ourselves, can't we? We can beat ourselves up, be critical. We can look at what we did wrong, but how about what we did right? How about who we are on a core level? Who we are in our hearts? What is the truth there? And seeing the beauty of who we are, the beauty of our light, the beauty of our shadow, the beauty of our physical selves, our mental, emotional, spiritual selves, our soul. How much beauty is there for you? So when I tune into this, I feel like the message from your angels is that there is a mirror for you. There is somebody who is mirroring your light and mirroring your shadow. But what are you seeing? Are you seeing your light? Or are you seeing your shadow self? Are you seeing their shadow? Are you seeing their light? What's the message here for you? How is it showing up for you? That light energy and that shadow energy. And are you connecting with the beauty of both the light and the shadow in both of you? I feel that's it. I feel that's the message. Bringing more light into your life as well. Enlightenment. Bringing more light in. Lightening up. All right, number 2. Number 2 is the goddess Kali. So whenever we see Kali, we think, oh, and this says fear, of course. But this is about change. It's the same as the shapeshifter. It's about change. Shifting, transforming. Really looking again at your light and your shadow. All the cards connect. So with Kali, when you look at all these different arms, I often think with Kali that there are lots of different things I need to look at. Lots of different things in my life that need to change. This morning I was looking at an area of my space that has a lot of clutter in it. And I was thinking, so what do I need to do to shift that? What's stopping me from shifting it? What's the message from this clutter for me? And it's not necessarily an obvious message. It's going deeper into it. And I feel that that's what Kali does for us. Brings up fear, because we fear change, because we fear something that looks so big and scary, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not as scary and as big as we think it is. Because often we fear things that we don't understand. We fear things that we might be afraid of the unknown. But when we really focus on it and look at, well, what's the worst that could happen, then maybe that would take that fear away. And maybe we'll do something about it then. So with this energy of Kali, change comes in. A shift, a transformation that we may not be ready for. We might be fearful of it. But I often feel for myself, when I look at these things that I'm afraid of, then I also look at, so how can I move past that? What am I truly afraid of? when I go deeper into it, I look at the core energy of that fear and I work with that. So if you have some fear around change, what's the core energy of it? What's the reason for that fear? What's really going on? And focus on healing that. All of the energy this week is about healing. So this moon is bringing in practical energy, because it's Capricorn, of course, bringing in more emphasis on stability, more emphasis on security, and this sense of, okay, let's clear away what no longer needs to be there. Anything that is related to fear, anything that is about not wanting to change, anything that is about being afraid of moving forward and not recognizing who we truly are, our light and our darkness, and allowing ourselves to see the beauty in who we are. Lots of messages in here. Final card. Number 3 is Goddess Kotliku. So this says grief. So with Kotliku, this is an Aztec energy. This goddess is connecting to the earth, and it looks like she's holding the moon, the full moon. I thought it was perfect when this card came up. So this energy is yet again about change and transformation, healing grief. So when we heal grief, there's all these snakes there. When we heal grief, we're healing loss. We're healing something that has changed. We're healing this sense of transformation that maybe we didn't have any control over. Grief comes in lots of different shapes and sizes. It can be about a loss of a home, a loss of a job, a loss of a relationship, a loss of friendship, a loss of the ability physically to do something. Especially as we age, there's a lot of changes there. So when I tune in to Kotliku, when I tune into that energy, I feel that again there is this sense of light and dark, and it's looking at that light within ourselves and looking at the shadow within ourselves, and looking at how that is reflected around us and how much fear comes up around that for us, and what we can do about that, how we can heal that. When I feel into the energy of Kotliku, I get this sense of honoring the loss, of honoring what has gone before, what you've let go of, who you were, and who you can be in your next step. Really embracing the light within you and embracing the light in the world, because there is so much light that is there. And it's important for us to see that, to know that. There's a lot of darkness and there's a lot that's coming up. But as we stand in our light, we can really channel that into the earth. We can channel that into our lives. We can share that with our loved ones, with our community. And we can acknowledge the darkness. And we can also release the darkness through ourselves. It may not always be our own darkness. It might be the darkness of others. And we can release that. We can clear that. We can channel that into the earth and invite the earth to transform it. I feel, just as I said that, I feel the earth, as we shed this energy into the earth, I felt the earth saying, there is no judgment. It is what it is. And the earth, I had this feeling just then of the earth, there is no polarity in the earth. It's just that we have created that. So that polarity is light and dark. See how powerful we are? We've created this energy of light and dark. So what would be the balance of that? Acceptance, love, compassion, lack of judgment, lack of criticism, allowing, flexibility, all kinds of different words, right? So let's pick a word for that. Let's pick a word. So for you, let's pick 3 words. Which one are you going to have? 1, 2, or 3? It's number 1. 2. I was going to use these anyway. Number 3. All right, so for number 1, it's openness. So it's focusing on the energy of openness and being open. Number 2, you have a blank card. What would you put on there? What's your word? Let me know. Share in the comments. What's your word? And number 3 is creativity. You are incredibly creative. Focus your energy on your creativity and your ability to create anything and everything. I love that. I feel that's it. Share with me in the comments what came up for you with all of this energy. You know, these 3 cards are all connected. These are all connected. And the one that is for all of us links in that energy of the 3. A lot of healing. Focusing on healing this week. The video that I did on Wednesday was all about healing. Go to that video and do the short healing meditation. There's also the Healing with the Angels meditation. If you have that meditation, that's perfect. If you don't, sign up and you'll get the meditation so you can work with the energy of the angels to bring in healing into your life and the lives of others. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much, as always, for being with me. If you're on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, make sure that you like and subscribe to my page, to my channel. And thank you so much for sharing my work with your friends and with your community. So much love to you.